Hello my friends, in today's video I thought we could review Darth Vader using the Force. And by Darth Vader I mean Mr. Yuka Lampilla. Hopefully I'm not butchering that name. Well, it doesn't matter because he's butchering a martial art. So I thought we could take a look at it and see what we can come up with. Let's go! No sound on the first clip. Oh my. I'll just talk over it, there's no sound. You can clearly see that Mr. Lampilla has trained in Aikido, and if any of you have done Aikido, that should be readily apparent to you by the katadori that they're doing, which is the grabs, which I'm not going to go into all the different definitions of katadori because there's loads, but you know, lapel grab, wrist grab, sleeve grab, blah blah blah. Oh wow, amazing. This is actually a iramanagi, which is a technique I covered yesterday. It's an entering throw. This is a Kotegaesh, except he's using the force instead of throwing him. I actually did try this, you know, because in order to determine whether something is truthful or not, you have to actually try it, and I wasn't strong with the force, unfortunately. Shit. No. What a pleb. I mean, just look at that shit. I mean, look, let's be realistic. Even if this was real, the guy is walking towards him like this. That's just fucking hell. I mean, I've said before that, you know, 95% of Aikido's fake. This is 100% fake. Oh, he looks up and, you know, oh wow, we've got a lovely group photo of all the lying dickheads here with Mr. Yuka Lampilla in the middle. I love that he's got the hakama, which is the that's those big black trousers, by the way, that we wear in Aikido. He's got the black gi on, you know, to symbolise that he's a Sith or something, you know, one of the Force people from Star Wars. I want to point out something here, so not to do a disservice to Mr. Yuka Lampilla, in case any of you are thinking of trying this martial art. And maybe you should try it. You might get something from it, you know. He said that in order to perform these techniques, you need to love your opponent or your enemy, and they need to love you. That's his kind of get out of jail free card, because when somebody goes to him and says, okay, what if I punch you in the face? He says, well, you don't love me and I don't love you, so the technique can't possibly work. Of course, that's just the worst thing ever, because even if it did work, why is somebody randomly off the street going to love you and you love them? It's just ridiculous. Look, what's the most fake about this bloody attack is it's not even the psychic powers or the force. It's not him going and letting out his big fart or whatever the fuck it is. That guy doing the Shomanuchi, which is the strike, that wouldn't have landed even if he had been attacking him. He didn't step far enough. I'm see if I can find it and pause it just before he does it, but there's no way it would have landed anyway. I'll pause it when I. Right, so look, so he stepped forward once, and look where he's been stopped. He's about two more paces away before he could possibly land with that attack. So what the fuck are they even doing? Look at that shithead's fucking smile as he walks away, like, oh, like he's just showing us something amazing. Fucking twat. Look. Look at. Arsehole. Roll. Oh, I can't get up. Oh. Amazing. Oh, I'll turn the volume up a little bit. This one's got sound. This looks like a variant of Aikido, and as you'll see here, the uke, which is the guy with the ponytail taking the technique, it really needs a shave, by the way. It's not a good look for him. But as you can see, when he's taking ukemi, which is receiving the technique, he's falling to the ground and going like that every time and hitting it, so it makes it sound as if he's actually falling. But he's not falling. He actually starts falling before the technique even happens. The reason I know this is because I'm experienced in Aikido, so I know how to take ukemi. So as you can see here, he's got what would be his right foot is stepping forward and his left foot is stepping backwards. So what he's now going to do is fall essentially on his left leg. It's a controlled fall, and the bang he does with his hand at the end is to make it seem like he falls on his back. He doesn't. He actually falls on his leg. So if you watch very carefully, it's very easy for me because I know exactly what I'm looking for. So you see now. So he crosses his leg, lands on his knee, flattens out his left leg, and then rolls down on his back, and then hits the floor. He rolls down and then goes, for some bizarre reason. We see this in Aikido as well. People do it when there's a technique performed to make it sound like it's really loud and really dangerous. It's not. It's just a stupid thing. You don't need to do that. You can roll your arm out. The only reason it should ever hit the ground that hard is if you've been thrown really hard and really fast, which, I don't know. Darth Vader doesn't seem that good, to be honest, but I don't know. Well, watch it again. So watch his legs, always the same. That fucking... The thing with it is, Yuka Lampilla, I hate that name, it's a stupid name, but he says that there's no real defense against this technique. It's performed on you and it just happens, so you can't control how you fall or anything. Well, I can tell you right now, and any martial artist worth their salt can tell you, he's controlling the way he falls. You don't fall like that naturally. If you fell like that naturally, you'd never hurt your knees, you'd never hurt your back when you fell over. Dirty ass feet as well. So watch his legs. The legs are what gives it away. Well, that and the force. Sassy hand movements, we all know who does that. No names mentioned. Oh, he missed the bang. It was a baby bang. The best thing of that was the tapping of the elbow. Oh. And then he collapses, but he manages to break his fall perfectly every single time. Oh, shit. So if you watch Yuka's footwork, by the way he's moving, it's absolutely Aikido. So he's obviously trained in Aikido, hence the Hakama, or Hakam, as some people say. But it's very clear to me his footwork. It's actually called Taisabaki, and it's obvious as fuck. This guy's a pleb. Oh, wow. Wow, it's amazing that this guy, you look at the face, he's all drowsy. Falls down, but he manages to fall perfectly every single time in ukemi. Very fishy. the little bang on the floor. Fucking idiots. There we go, every time. Oh my god. But that was an Aikido technique, that was Nikia. Again, but when you're learning how to fall in Aikido and how to roll, so the first things you learn are how to fall on your back, falling from your legs. It's kind of looks like that, but with your body. If you imagine that being your back and those being your legs, it curls. How to roll and how to fall, how that other guy did on your legs. This is another example of breaking a fall, taking ukemi. So, the thing is, I'm only making this video because, well, partly because it's funny for me to watch also. But if you actually do the research on it, some people believe it and they want to pay this guy to teach them how to use the force. And I don't mean like trolls just trolling him. I mean people pay to learn this. He has real students, not the fake ones and all the black geese that work for him. But he's got plants as well that show up and pretend to be. Oh my god, I've been thrown on the floor. But excuse me. He has real students as well. That pay him money, and it's a shame because they're wasting their time like I did in Aikido. But at least there were some things that were useful. If somebody came and attacked them with a knife, and they think, hang on guys, I'm just going to use the force and take the knife out of his hand, they're going to be dead. You hear that whistle? That was the what's the film called? I've read the book too. The Hunger Games. That the little when they do the. Is it that or that thing? The little whistle that the mockingjays, I think they're called. Whatever the fuck they're called. Them things whistle it. This guy's such a weirdo. Oh, he's completely paralysed, but he manages to fall perfectly every single time. I assume these guys are actually trying to do the technique, and that's why they can't do it. What the fuck? The thing with this martial art as well, it doesn't make sense for them to wear a hakama because it's not Japanese martial art. It's called empty force, or just empty brain, actually. So I don't know why they're wearing a hakama. Oh god, not fucking luscious locks over here. Look at goon. He's back, falling perfect with the fucking. That was Iramanagi again. Well, fake Iramanagi. Well, faker Iramanagi. That's actually Ikia, which is he stepped to the side and he would have grabbed his arm and his elbow and his top of his arm and took him to the floor. It's actually a throw and it's quite an effective one if you can pull it off. I don't know what that is. That's just, Luke Skywalker shit. More Imanagi. Look at that. I love this guy's hand. Oh, he didn't do it. Fuck. EFOfinland.net. Yeah, these guys are just fucking frauds and liars and con artists of the highest magnitude and order. I mean, they're wearing black belts and hakamas. Traditionally, the hakama is worn at first dan in Aikido, but if you go to more traditional schools of Aikido, then you'll wear the hakama from the beginning. Women can wear hakama from 3rd Kyu onwards. Men typically at first dan or Shihan black belt. But these guys, they're wearing black belts. And what the fuck do you do to advance in this martial art? It's like, what's the final? The final test is like Star Wars, where Luke Skywalker lifts up that spaceship with his hands. He just lifts it up with the Force. Yeah, these guys aren't Jedi. They're just lying bullshitters. I know everybody knows that. I just wanted to watch the video and I thought it'd be funny to do a little review on it while I did. So, I think I'm going to go now. Yeah, I think I'll go now. If you let me know what content or videos you guys actually want to see, then I will make videos on it. It can be anything you want, within reason, of course, because unfortunately I can't use the force. I have tried, like I said, I tried, but it didn't work. Anyway, I'm out. Bye.